In this Kitchen Nightmares episode, Gordon Ramsay visits Iberville Cuisine in New Orleans, Louisiana. Iberville Cuisine is owned by couple, Bonnie and Camille. The restaurant is located in the French Quarter off the famous Bourbon Street. They opened the restaurant in 2023. The couple both work in healthcare. Camille invested $500,000 in order to open the restaurant. The business is not as busy as they had hoped and it is losing $20,000 a month. Haley is the general manager. She thinks the owners don't know what they are doing. They do not give direction to the staff. The staff are all related to Haley and her boyfriend Nate. Nate works as a cook, even though he is not trained. Bonnie buys the cheapest frozen produce so the food is not good quality. The Super Bowl is happening soon and they hope the business it will bring will revive them. Gordon arrives at the restaurant and meets the owners and the staff. He immediately notices how empty the space is. Outside there are lots of people walking by. There are water leaks right by the entrance and the decor is chaotic. The space is huge and has a stage that they do not use. Gordon is shocked to find out the staff are mostly from other professions. The cook was a trainee plumber. Only the general manager has had any restaurant experience. Gordon orders one of every item on the menu. While he waits for his food, he talks with Bonnie about the restaurant. He finds out they have actually invested $850,000 and are still losing money. Bonnie claims to be very hands-on and that makes Haley angry. While serving the food, Haley exposes some of the problems at the restaurant. She also tells him about some of the lies Bonnie has told. The food looks sad and unappetizing. Gordon doesn't want to try most of the dishes. He only comments on the smell and appearance of the food. One dish is so salty that he offers it for the staff and owner to taste. He tries the other dishes and spits out the food again. He does not attempt to eat the oysters. The reason he gives is that he wants to live to see his children grow up. They had frozen beignets and he gives the staff money to go buy some fresh ones from another restaurant. He tastes the fresh ones and it tastes great. Gordon meets with the staff to give feedback on the food. They don't speak up until Bonnie is asked to leave the meeting. The staff are not on salary and won't be paid if no customers come in. Gordon talks people on the streets to fill up all the seats in a restaurant for a service. Camille comes in and Gordon talks with him briefly before continuing to watch the service. The cook, Nate, is slow and orders start piling up. The servers have to apologize to the customers about the wait. Bonnie goes to the kitchen and ignores the chaos. She makes a jambalaya for Camille who gets served before everyone. The customers who do get their food all have complaints. The complaints include undercooked dishes, frozen food and over-seasoned food. Gordon inspects the kitchen. He finds out that the fryer is black with dirty grease. Food is soon sent back to the kitchen. Gordon hears all the complaints as they come in. Camille has the bright idea to play the piano and sing to calm the customers. It does not work and appears to frustrate them more. Bonnie soon goes to her office to hide. Gordon comes looking for her and finds a cockroach in the dining room. He stops the service as he has seen enough. Bonnie appears and Gordon continues his inspection with the walk-in freezer. There are many issues including slimy seafood and dirty pools of water. Camille is shown what they found and is defensive. The restaurant is closed. Haley is embarrassed and starts to cry. Gordon calls the staff and owners into a meeting. Blame is passed around but he directs them to clean the kitchen. While staff are cleaning, the owners refuse to join in and leave early. Episode 2. The next morning, the staff reveal that they worked all night. They immediately snitched on their bosses for not helping at all. Gordon meets with Bonnie and he does not believe her excuses. She claims that she had to do food shopping and run errands. He asks her to be honest and start taking responsibility. Gordon makes her wear a chef's jacket and cook for the lunchtime rush. She is lost and does not know where the tools are. Nate has been told not to help her out. Gordon has rounded up more customers for lunch. The orders come into the kitchen. Bonnie is confused and she has to be reminded of orders. She admits there are no set recipes that they use. When attempting to make a burger, there is no seasoning for her to use. The customers are left hungry as Bonnie messes up the oysters. She left them on an unlit grill and now there are no appetizers. After grilling her burger patties, Gordon makes her throw them away. They are raw inside and the oysters are sent back for being overcooked. After being recooked and sent out, the burger patties are still not cooked. Gordon walks her through making the patties so the customers have something to eat. Bonnie stays to the end of the service. She is commended for not quitting after Gordon pushed her to the brink. Gordon finally agrees to help them. He gets Bonnie to agree she will lead properly. The first step is for her to apologize to her staff. While the staff are gathered, Bonnie delivers her apology and promises to be better. The staff and Bonnie finally have an open dialogue. She listens to their ideas to make the business better. The night ends on a happy note and Gordon's team gets started with renovations. The next day, Gordon invited a football star, Jonathan Vilma, to come visit him and Bonnie. He hears the story and gives her coaching advice from a football perspective for her business. She is a big fan and gets to hold his Super Bowl ring. A few days later, the renovations are finished. The owners and staff are let in to see the space. It is much brighter and looking fresh, with vibrant pops of color. The kitchen is clean with new utensils, and fully stocked with spices. There is also a working soap dispenser. They have a new menu with all fresh produce. Gordon presents the dishes for the staff to taste. A trained head chef, Brandon, will be there to help train Nate. Finally, Camille is reminded he is a silent partner. He should treat it like a business and stop meddling by hanging out. He should also not be playing the piano there. The staff are given time to set up. With a marching band, the customers are ushered into the restaurant. Bonnie behaves like an owner and greets guests. Orders start and the cook is calm and ready with Brandon supporting him. The first dishes come out, Gordon approves the look and the customers love the taste. Some of the New Orleans football players show up with Jonathan. They are served meals that Bonnie confidently recommends. The service continues and the staff keep up with orders. However, a table's entrees are incomplete. Bonnie offers them more wine to distract them. Bonnie seems to have disappeared again. She takes a beat and then takes charge. She makes sure that the remaining orders come out. The customers compliment the food and the restaurant's look. Haley is proud of her staff. Gordon feels confident to leave them to handle the rest of the night themselves. He sits down with the football players. After the service, he gives Bonnie some parting words and a hug. What happened next at Iberville Cuisine? 2 months later, Bonnie has stepped up. She has embraced her role as an owner. Camille has shifted his focus back to his main profession. The staff all got raises and are still productive. They feel they are ready for Super Bowl weekend. Iberville Cuisine is open. Reviews since filming are mostly positive. There is praise for the new atmosphere and new menu. Yelp reviews are more negative, especially shortly after filming. Iberville Cuisine was aired on 7th and January 14, 2025. The episode was filmed in September 2024 and is Kitchen Nightmares Season 9 Episodes 1 and 2.